swear to fucking God. This is whiskey. I'm going to drink the entire bottle by the end of the show. I can't. Tell me before we even get into things, is there problems? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Do I dare even fuck with technology ever again in my life? You can hear and see me. That's beautiful news. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Boss Battle Show. Episode 4. We tried to do episode 4 once before, but it didn't work out on account of technical issues.
If you could imagine.
Who would have guessed?
Yeah, but we're good. My name's Adam Ronan.
I'm Boss Battle Gordy.
Look at Boss Battle Gordy up close.
Look at him.
Just looking at that camera.
Look at him.
Look at Jake.
I'm Jake. It me.
We got
That's good.
We got people here. Pleases me. Hello there. We've got the Karma Fallen. What's up, gorgeous? We got Woe Chells. What's up, gorgeous? That's 2 chicks. Fucking RQ4 is going up. We're fucking increasing the vaginal awareness. Well, we've got also 2 mama pusses in chat.
Dose mama puss.
Dose mama puss.
Oh, we got that M-puss.
So technically 2 real chicks, 4 total
females.
4 total females. 2 and 4 is a good number. 2 good numbers. If you're uninitiated to what's happening here, this is a bi-weekly geek show that we would do on Twitch. That now we do on Mixer, and then on Monday it'll go live as a YouTube video, and then on podcast services around the world for your listening pleasure.
Everywhere podcast is available.
But if you want to be a part of the show, now is the place to be, because you could be here with the 3 of us. You can talk to us. We'll answer questions. We'll fucking look silly, things that you can't see while you're only hearing.
Yes, it's true.
Because when you're listening to podcasts, you're only using one of your senses. But when you're watching the YouTube video, you're using 2 senses. But when you are live here with us, you're using all 5 senses, because you can smell us, you can taste us, and you can feel us.
Yeah. It's that 4D experience that you can only get from R24.
Mama Puss Top Hat says, "What if I'm blind?"
It'll cure your blindness.
That'll explain why you stream some of the games you stream. No,
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I love your stream so much.
Totally
please.
kidding, brother.
Oh my God.
We're going to talk about some stuff tonight. We got a few topics. We got today's an important day, and let me tell you why. Because today is the day that we've stopped giving a fuck about everything. No, I'm just kidding. Today is Batman Day.
It is Batman Day.
So I think we should pour one out for his dead parents.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. You
No.
got the bottle of whiskey right there. Go ahead and pour one out.
I'm not going to waste it on some fucking corpses. I'm trying to find the fucking show notes here. Give me a second. What
I got them up right now.
What do we use?
OneNote.
OneNote. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Okay. A couple of things. If you haven't been to, what up, Diabeto?
Yo.
Fucking love that Beto life. All about
That
Beto.
Beto.
Diabeto life. Couple of things. If mad respect for Batman's stupid dead parents.
Yeah.
Agreed. Because if they hadn't died, we would not have the Cape Crusader we have today. We would just have some rich ass pussy, which the world already has too many of. Too many.
Way too many. Way too many.
Way too many rich pusses. Not enough mama pusses in the world.
Not enough. Never enough.
So if you are uninitiated, you haven't been following along, we've ditched Twitch. We've been doing slowly, incrementally doing mixer streams, game nights with myself, game nights with Sasquatch, where he plays literally the worst games. And
Thanks, Doc. It's your stream too.
It's true.
That's all I'm going to say. Hashtag your stream too. Everyone tweet it.
And it's kind of, I think we're looking at the future of R24 as less of a YouTube, more of a experience, streaming experience. Because, boy, man, the algorithms on YouTube, Gordy, what are they?
They're trash.
They're trash.
Yeah.
Hot
And
fucking
we're just like,
garbage.
how can we maximize our efforts? And I think it's here. We also have some other things launching with the website very soon.
Yeah.
So this is kind of the 10 of you that are watching and the millions of you that are listening or watching post live. This is where it's at. Podcasts, live shows, other things. Gordy,
Yes.
what's coming up? Are we going to do a Week in Geek? Are we going to do a segment?
We're going to do a segment.
Look at the camera and say it.
We're going to do Week in Geek.
And now, time for the Week in Geek.
Knowledge, bitch.
Now, what is Week in Geek, Jake?
Week in Geek is where we talk about all the things that are geek during the week. I think is the technical term. Like the technical scientific definition is that.
Yes. Now,
Weakiness, geekiness. You know what I'm saying?
Weakness, geekness. Yes. If we were Roman soldiers,
Yeah.
that would be weakness, geekiness.
Yep.
Now, I like to start this off by what are we geeking on? But of course, I like Gordy to lead that charge because he is a beautiful man.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
What have you been fucking with? Now, this
things
could
that-
be what you're watching, what you can reading, what are you playing?
So I'm going to backtrack from the last
What's the
thing
most recent
forward.
Pornhub video you've watched? It's
He's real confused by that question.
What? Okay, so I'm starting at the end. Gears 5. I've
Mm-hmm.
only exclusively Horde at this point.
you haven't started. You
which
haven't
is-
done the story yet.
I haven't done the story. Horde is the bread and butter for the Gears world to me. I just love getting in a room with a bunch of friends and hoarding it
It's
up.
really fun.
Dude,
It's
yeah,
a
it is.
blast.
It's
Like
super fun.
we played with Nitzir
It's so
the
good.
other night.
The
and
Bone?
It was so much
He's
fun.
got so many names.
Yeah, and the
He does.
Bone, he was doing shit. I was learning things. It was good times.
Still don't know what the tap does.
I know what the tap
Yeah, we do.
does.
We know what
It
the
gives
tap. We
you
know what
like
the tap
bonuses.
does. We learned that the night we played it together.
But
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know what it does. Like,
So like you'll get more ammo and things.
You
that
get
power it
extra
up.
shit if you
Yeah.
defend it.
Yeah.
hey, look at that.
Louis 22.
Seems
Louis.
like it's possible that I didn't put the alerts in this.
That's
particular
fine. We got
scene. So
we got it right here. Louis 22.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hypebot and Streamlabs. Thank you so much for the follow.
Yes.
You're a hero.
You're a beautiful person.
Other things that I'm doing with my life, besides sitting here, is Sega Genesis. The Mini came out.
Oh,
I worked through the library, just trying everything out. Very, very fun. Shitty sound.
oh, it's always been.
Is it really?
Well, it's the Sega Genesis.
No,
No
it's
way.
the sound is perfect.
Oh, you're being
Telling
facetious.
me
Oh,
that
okay.
Sega Genesis has bad sounds?
Yes.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
I've never understood that. I'm like, who was sitting in when they were sitting there and they're like, okay, we've got to come up with our sound cards. And the guy was like, I found this one in the trash behind the Konami building.
I found a rat chewing on this in the back. Let's go.
Yeah. That's great. Now, did we maybe do something weird that's out of the norm?
We did something really bizarre. We got a camera.
Mm-hmm.
We set up shop
Whoa.
in front of this beautiful studio screen we have back here.
Back there, yeah.
Yeah, and we filmed a video.
We filmed two videos.
Two
videos. Because here's the thing, is we haven't been putting out a lot of videos, most on account of the fact that it's just not a thing that I'm like super into these days. But we were shooting today and I was like, this is a good time.
Mm-hmm,
It felt good. Especially on that Genesis video because I started to lose my give a fucks.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah.
and I was like, yeah, this is a good time.
It was like one of those videos where the newscaster's about to quit and he's just like drunk and freaking out and yelling
Fuck
at
it,
people
dude.
belligerently.
Yeah. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I do the news, not you. Me. I do it. Who do you think you are? I am.
We'll have a couple of videos that's popping out in the in this next week. So we did a review on this fucking beautiful thing.
Oh wait.
This thing. But what do you got, Jake? Oh, are we both?
I got one too, baby.
So
Look at that. Hold it up,
beautiful.
Jake. Hold it up.
Can we touch him?
Boom.
Touch
Boom.
those Sheikah sleeves?
Boom.
Oh.
Boom. 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 Fucking seizures.
Shout out to my little brother for pre-ordering me one for as an early birthday present.
Shout
What's
out.
good?
Yeah. And shout out to me for still having not given you the Christmas gift that I have for you.
It's all good.
Real pieces of shit over here.
There's a Christmas coming up. We'll be fine.
No, you have a birthday coming up. So
I have a birthday.
Well, you'll get like 2 things.
Sick. Thanks.
Yeah, what else you got, Gordy?
Last thing, I've been playing a game. Bone is excited about it. You're excited about it. Everybody's excited about it.
Jake's not excited about
it's
it.
beautiful.
I didn't say I wasn't excited about it. I just think it's overpriced.
It's expensive. It's incredible. I love it. Link's Awakening, Zelda, Link's Awakening remake, whatever you want to call it, for
Do
the
you know why,
Nintendo
Gordy?
Switch.
Because it's
Oh my God.
dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Take
it.
this.
Take the nips. Yeah, man. It's fantastic, and I'll tell you why it's fantastic. Because I too have been playing Link's Awakening. It's so good.
Oh yeah,
It's so good. Look, Mama Puss ET agrees. He says,
Oh, yeah.
it's so good.
he knows all the things.
Mama Puss ET is Ego Trip,
Yeah,
aka Creepy Buddy, aka
and Pet.
I wanted to. I'm trying to say Julius, but I kept wanting to say Dominatrix
Julius,
for some reason.
Julius Caesar
Yeah,
over here.
Julius Dominatrix. Caesar.
Yeah, he wears a lot of leather. I've been playing that. Obviously, I've been playing Gears 5, doing Horde mode with you and Bone, a couple times with Jake. I'm playing through the story. I just got to power it through because I know once I really get into Zelda, I'm not going to...
No,
so I got to
gone.
finish Gears.
Yep.
And we'll talk about this more as a topic later, but I've been fucking digging into Apple Arcade. And we'll talk about that here shortly. But most importantly, out of everything, fellas, I've been watching a lot of horror movies.
What?
Yeah, dude.
That seems very inconsistent with you as a person.
Yes.
It is the most wonderful time of the year.
It
let me
is
just
the
say.
most wonderful time in my butthole.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude, I've been just fucking... I renewed my subscription to Shudder, and I'm just getting into it. I watched Slumber House Massacre 1, and then I watched Slumber House Massacre 2
Yeah,
with
but
Gordy,
I know
kind of.
more about it than you.
That's true. I went and saw... Gordy and I went and saw It, Chapter 2, which is fucking awesome.
Yes.
And there's something else. Ooh, the premiere of American Horror Story 1984 was on Wednesday, and it's fucking sick. It's just
it
like,
good?
oh fuck, dog! It's like imagine me
Yep. Got it.
just put through a portal, and out comes a TV show.
Oh, okay.
That's it, dude. You've got to. All you have to do is watch the opening sequence. Fuck it.
I'm
We're
not
do it.
gonna lie. I'll watch it on your recommendation, but I think literally every other.
No, you have to
time I've tried
understand.
watch that
You
show
have-
has made me want to die.
No, stop it. You have to understand. I don't like American Horror Story. It's not good.
Okay.
But I'm
Sick.
telling you this as a man of the people.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Okay. I just want you to see this. American
America's Got Talent.
American Horror Story 1984. God damn it. Okay. Opening. All you got to do. Jake, I hear a fucking reflection, my voice bouncing back. Your headphones.
Okay, I'll turn you
I think
down.
You're a little loud.
I gotcha.
Okay, here's the opening. Just watch this. Tell me this isn't fucking me. We'll turn it up.
Oh, dog. Jazzercise.
This is... Yeah.
Oh, dude. They stole this from him. This is an RT4 video.
I know. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I'm in. I'm sold.
Yeah, dude. It's like, holy fuck, man.
Is it bad that like watching this makes me want to watch Weird Science?
No, dude.
No, it's good.
Like that was the first thing that came to my mind was just like Weird Science. Oh, like, I gotta get it.
You see what I'm saying?
Rated.
Yeah, dude. This
There's one
literally
thing-
looks
there's
like you
one-
edited it.
That I think of when I think of Adam Rodman, it's definitely Ronald Reagan.
And it's fucking aerobics, man. Jazzercise.
The Jazzercise.
Is that why you
the
like
shit
messaged
dead.
me?
Because I was watching it at work, and then I was like, oh, shit. And I was like, Gordy, is jazzercise or aerobics still a thing? Anyway, you see that.
It was such a strange question.
real good.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Super,
Real good.
Super sick. So that's what I've been geeking on. What about you, Jake?
Dude, I have been geeking my balls off recently.
That's hot.
I'm back onto the World of Warcraft train. I was never really off it, but I'm really on it now. So many tabletop RPGs. A coworker gave me a free copy of Zweihander, which is top tier. I've been painting minis. I got little dudes on my desk everywhere. Look at this little guy.
Oh, that looks
A
sick. Hold on.
statue,
Let
and
me
he's got
get you
moss and
close.
stuff.
Here,
Let me get a better one for you.
Yeah, show that off.
Can we focus?
You've always
Put
been
my
so
hand
good
up.
at those. So good.
Look at that shit.
Real fucking
Damn,
nice.
dude, that's
Yeah,
stupid.
dude. He's just he's a little statue guy. He's my little statue werewolves. I've been playing Battle Chef Brigade on the stream. That'll come back at the beginning of the week on my Tuesday streams.
Okay.
And then we should have more streams for everyone else with the other dudes. So that'll be cool.
Wait, what are we talking about?
You
Streaming,
and
gaming.
the person you're sitting next to, you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm plugging the other days that we're streaming.
Yes. I'll be live this Wednesday with some game. I don't know what yet. But Gordy and I discussed today about playing through Zelda's 1, Zelda's 2, and the Zelda Link Awakening, and maybe doing those on stream. So if anybody thinks
Hell
that
yeah.
they could give a slight fuck, let us know.
Yeah,
Jake
And
does.
we'll do
please do.
It gives the slight fuck.
When that's all that matters. So,
And then
yeah.
I got a Switch literally 3 hours and 52 minutes ago.
and it feels good, doesn't it, man?
It is so good. It feels good
so
in the
fucking
hand.
good. It feels good in the
It's
hand.
got it's got a decent weight to it. It's not too light. Not,
It's 0.62 pounds. 0.62 pounds, dog. Do you know
Can we
why
just-
I know that? Because we reviewed it today and I looked it up.
Nice. I wish it was. I think the only thing I dislike about it, not even really dislike, I would just prefer it to be a little bit heavier. Other than that,
You should have got
this
a
is-
full size Switch then, because they're
That's
heavier.
what she said.
The full size
No.
Switch is like 6 pounds.
No, this was. I didn't pay for this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you get a case for that, man, I mean, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm
It'll
sure it'll
give
be
it
great.
the
I'm
feel
looking
you're
at a
looking
couple
for.
cases and stuff.
What's
but yeah.
nice about this? Because like, here's the thing, and Mama Puss ET will know what I'm talking about here. When you have a cock in your hand, you, when you have like a just a girthy penis in your hand, and you can't
girthy
quite
peen.
just get a good grip, and you're like, it's like grabbing my penis. You just like, it's too big. You can't fuck with it. This is like a nice average size 5.5 incher.
So you're telling me
Actually-
your official review
So you're
of the Nintendo Switch
familiar
Lite
with-
is perfectly average.
Yeah, it's a nice average size, not too big, not too small. Fits in
Okay.
your hand. You can slip it into any crevices without issue.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
The normal Switch is just like you're just carrying around Ron Jeremy all day.
It is too big.
Yeah, you're carrying around Gavin Wolf all day.
Feels like an average. They need to put that in like you go to like the next Nintendo Direct or Treehouse or whatever. You just get and then the first thing that pops up on screen are like all the reviews, and it's just like it feels like an average dick Adam Ronan.
I'll be sleeping tomorrow morning and I'll get a knock on my door and it'll be the ghost of Iwata, and he'll be like wanting to fucking hire me for the next ad campaign. He's like, we're sick of being family friendly. We're ready to go big leagues.
Let's go.
Let's fucking do it. And then the next Switch that's going to come out is going to be the exclusive fucking dick flesh color.
Oh,
It's going to be
with
peach.
just veins on the back.
It's just like
all
but it'll
over it.
be like engraving, so you'll be able to like run your fingers over and feel the grooves of the veins.
So here's a cool size comparison that I
who's this
found
for?
that I was talking about earlier.
Mhm. Oh yeah, let me see.
Here's a Game Boy Advance. Right?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
it.
Game Boy
Oh,
Advance.
yeah.
Here it is next. Everyone knows what a Game Boy Advance feels like. Here's the size difference.
I've never had one.
Really?
Yeah, I had an ex-girlfriend that had one though, so like by
Okay.
osmosis, I
By
too had
default,
one.
but yeah, it's big. It's and it feels just as good, if not better, because it is a bigger size. Like I think one
That's
of the
too
best
small.
ergonomic things. Yeah, it's really comfortable to hold for something this small. This feels like this, but way like 1,000 times better.
Now, those of you that are listening to this in the future,
It is a
and you
Game
can't see
Boy
it.
Advance.
he's comparing Nintendo products.
Yes,
Very nice.
I have a see-through pink Game Boy Advance.
That's hot.
Thanks.
Let's talk about some of these fucking subjects we got here. What's the first
Yeah.
one? What do you got, Jake?
E3 2020 PowerPoint link.
Okay, E3 is a dying breed. We've discussed this before. It was most notable this last year when Sony was like, "Man, that's kind of fucking stupid. We're out. We're out skis." I still
Yeah.
hear myself echoing. Do you hear it?
A little bit.
Want to turn it down more?
I mean,
you
I'm
go.
only assuming it's you. Let me attest it. That's
Gone.
perfect. That's good.
Okay,
Perfect.
cool.
Okay. Yeah. So E3 is like just kind of a dying business model. Gamescom, however, is really fucking picking up steam. They're doing all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
It's huge. We're talking dozens of people. You know,
Dozens.
just dozens. But
Just dozens.
based on a leak of some sort, let's. I got the article pulled up here. We'll fucking gander a peek. So there's an article here. There was essentially some leaks. It was like a PowerPoint presentation or a pitch deck, so to speak, that was leaked for the ESA members, which suggested new possible forms for E3 following member feedback. The core of the proposal revolves around the idea of turning the once industry-only event into more of a consumer-focused affair, and the ESA's partnership has reportedly approved an additional 10,000 tickets, for the general public, bringing the total consumer tickets up to 25K. Being more influencer-centric and fan-centered, moving the media off the show floor, just all kinds of different stuff here. Obviously, this particular article, the only thing fun about it is this mom ad up at the top.
Yeah, that mama puss ad.
Look, there's Ego Trip up against fucking Joe's bosom. That's the mama pusses. So what do you think about this? Do you give a shit about E3 anymore?
Yeah, I mean, I give a shit about E3 in a way that, you know, it's a thing that exists and it's been around for a very long time, and we get a lot of cool things that come out of it, and I will remember it dearly when it dies next year.
What do you think will die first, GameStop or E3? GameStop first.
E3.
What? Oh, do you want to make a friendly wager?
I will bet you one Crave case.
I don't know what a Crave case is.
A Crave case.
Taco Bell.
You can get it's fucking White Castle, dog.
Oh,
did we
okay.
eat one of
Remember
those?
when we went to Evo and we got the box full of fucking Bergs?
Yeah.
That's a Crave case. I will bet you a Crave case that E3 is completely done and over with before GameStop closes its last store.
Why now? How can we both follow through on this bet on account of I don't live by any?
It's a gentleman's bet.
But I don't live by a White Castle.
I don't either. The next time we are at a place, so bet ends, one of us wins. The next time we are at a place where White Castle can be purchased, the Crave case must be purchased.
Okay, and how can we add a third variation to this bet so we both win and Mama Pussy T has to buy the Crave case?
I mean, that's going to happen anyway.
Okay, that's fair.
He already set the precedent in Vegas that he would buy a Crave case. So
Did he?
didn't he buy the Crave case?
I don't remember.
pretty sure he
No,
bought the Crave case.
because I Venmoed him like $9.62 or some shit.
Oh yeah,
Classic Mama Puss.
fucking mama puss.
Gordy, where are you at with E3? Do you give a fuck? Do you think it's a dying business model to have just the industry folks, IGNs and the GameSpots and the shit of the world there showing off the trade? It's a trade industry. It was. Now it's got some now it's open to the public for the first. It just happened for the first time a couple of years ago, and then Sony pulled out, and now here we are. What's next?
Isn't it going first full circle? Wasn't it open to the public the first 5 years?
Jake, fact check.
I want to believe so, but
Yeah, or at least a couple years.
I got the Google foo.
Muffle Scream. Hello, sir.
Hey.
I love that muff.
I would say that I feel like, as long as industry feels that it's relevant, then it's relevant. Since I don't go, and I have never been on the show floor, that doesn't mean anything to me. I'd love to go. But
I think we missed the golden days of E3 though, because all signs had pointed to last year's. If you were there, it was just real empty and kind of a disappointment.
Yeah,
which is funny because we had talked about going, and I'm glad we did not. No, what, Jake?
The answer is no. This was the first time they have ever allowed people other than outside of media to step on the floor.
Okay, very cool. I think that with the age of the internet that we live in now, with in fact, just on Tuesday, we have the State of Play by Sony PlayStation, where they're showing off some stuff. We've got Microsoft's one-off events that they do every now and then. They've got Nintendo Directs. Nintendo is essentially pieced out of E3 as well in favor of their own thing. I just don't think it's like a huge working thing anymore. I feel like that it's got to evolve into something different. I do think Gamescom is cool, but we don't live in Germany. So
let me ask you this. What do they need to do to salvage it, in your opinion?
invite R24, give us passes.
You think that'll... No,
Let us run it. Pay us to run it.
To fix what they have. Is there a way to fix it? Or is the industry changing?
The industry's changing. I think the industry's changing. You can't... You can't have a functional E3 when 2 of the 3 big dogs don't even partake.
It's true.
Nintendo and Sony aren't. I don't think Sony will be back ever. And maybe they will, but now they're just like... Sony's full of so much hubris.
Hubris.
They're full of so much hubris in the sense that, like, we don't have to do this because we're Sony. Everyone's going to buy our consoles. We don't need to do crossplay. Everyone will just buy a Sony PlayStation 4. And so they just, like, are so full of their fucking selves that they don't feel like they have to do all these things and they can start playing by their own game, which is fine. Do what the fuck you want, Sony. I still think you're stupid. Your UI sucks.
Your UI sucks. Okay, so there's no way to salvage this.
All the UI suck. No, I don't. Yeah. I think it is possible that E3 2020 could possibly be the last E3.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because we know there's going to be 2020. I think it's possible that that could be the last thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It is. Yeah.
An era comes to an end.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. True.
But it was also inevitable because they've stuck to this like weird media only model for way too long, whereas like conventions like Gamescom have been open to the public forever, and they draw really really big crowds and they make really like a shitload of money. But even when games media sites and the stuff like that started coming to LA just to be near where everyone else was, and then streaming from their hotel room, watching just the moment the media stopped walking into the building is the moment they should have known they were fucked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like the way you think, Jake.
Yeah.
Say it again. Say fuck.
The moment. Fuck.
No, say moment now.
Say what?
Say the word moment.
Moment.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Thank you.
And
I'll be here all week.
There's reasons why these things are changing. Because the industry of gaming, right before our very eyes, in the very moment that we live in,
correct,
is changing.
Yep.
There's a couple things. What do you have? What is that, Gordon?
It's a telephone.
Is it?
It is.
Well, it's not just any telephone.
I hate when they call them their phones. This is my phone.
It's a
device. It's a
device.
mobile device.
Yeah.
It's a computer. It's a fucking texting machine. A phone. Who the fuck talks on the phone? I swear to God.
What's the name of the device, Adam?
That particular one that Gordon just had in his hand?
Yeah. Yeah.
That, my friend, was an iPhone.
So what's that? So you get I, and then what's next?
Phone. Fuck off. That's stupid. Let's see where
just
you're
double
going.
check.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But we've talked about things that the advent of Game Pass, which I think is a huge fucking milestone in the progression of where video games are heading for games.
Totally agree.
Game Pass is huge. It's an incredibly monumental thing. I've been digging in my teeth into Game Pass, playing games I would have never played before because it's essentially just a Netflix for games. It's an incredible invention. And you can get it on PC too if you're a fucking scrub and you PC game.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Thank you. I have Game Pass on PC. Thank you.
I know. That's why I said the joke. You know I love you if I can relentlessly tear you down.
You make fun of my gaming choices. You call me joke.
Yeah.
I love you.
You know. I know.
Now, with that advent of Game Pass, I was like, this is going to change the industry. This is going to go forward. Things of this nature are going to continue happening. And it did. Gordy's phone that he has there. Pull it out again, Gordy, your phone. And go to the thing that I want you to go to. Gordy can pull out his phone.
Okay.
And he goes to his app store, but put it in front of the camera. And then he clicks that little button there. Get it close there. Yeah. That's the Apple Arcade that just launched officially just the day before yesterday, on Thursday.
Yeah.
Now, we got another follower here. That's exciting. AOS Theory. What's up, dog? Or lady? I don't know. We have no problem. But thank you for the follow.
Yes, thank
Thanks
you.
for joining the stream. In Muffled Scream pauses and we say, am I the only one that still has physical copies? No, absolutely not.
No, not at all.
We know that Boss Battle Bone or Nitsiert or Tristan occasionally will still buy physical copies. He likes them. I myself am completely digital, except for on the Switch. I buy physical copies on the Switch still because Nintendo always in my heart will be a cartridge-based system. So, yeah, no, they're still there. They're still there. Shelf candy for the win. But primarily, I'm all digital. Now, Apple games on the iPhone are it's not new.
Yeah.
They've been there since the inception. I remember when I got the iPhone back in 2008, I think it was, and I was playing just the dumbest fucking fucking Pong games
Pong
and
and
shit. I was like, this is so cool. This is like a huge step up from Snake.
Yeah.
Snake, man.
However, App Arcade has launched their new thing where it's essentially Game Pass, but for mobile games. But these are just more than mobile games. These are huge fucking experiences. These are near double AAA titles on a mobile platform. And not only that, it's $5 a month. You get a month free to try it out. You just download the game, and all games are compatible with controllers. So you could Bluetooth pair your controller to your phone or stream it to your TV and play it just like a console. And, there was a game that I was playing. I'm going to pull
that up.
Pull up.
So today we were, messing with it. I signed up, and he pulled this game up, and we just AirPlayed his phone to the TV.
Yeah.
This big ass freaking 700-inch TV.
We were playing this game here.
And played on a controller. We were just like playing like you were on a console.
Yeah, this game here, play for me, woman. Sayonara Wild Hearts. I was playing this. And I didn't find this out until just a bit ago, but this is also on Switch. But I thought it was just a mobile game at first. It's fucking incredible. It's so cool.
Yeah, this game is nuts.
And that just aesthetically just makes me want to just beat off into Gordy's fucking ears. It's so cool. And this is a mobile game. And then we were playing another game that was very inventive, very cool, very Adam Ronin, very 80s action figure, G.I. Joe-ish. I wish I could somehow skip to some gameplay, but I keep skipping around the gameplay like an asshole.
It looks like it's going to go now.
Yeah, here she goes. Look at this chick. She's like, oh, let me ride the devil. I like that. Do that. There it is. Cool. And it's just really cool, but it plays just perfectly on a controller, plays perfectly mobile handheld, and it's essentially Game Pass. And a lot of the games, guys, are really, really cool. So I think the future of gaming, and I think this also ties into the first topic of why E3 will die, because people don't need the type of thing where they're like, oh, cool, I need to know what's going on with the industry, what's happening, what's a game that's coming out next year. It's just like, it's like music now. It's like a moment-to-moment consumption period. It's like, I'm going to consume what's there right now, and I'm going to be excited about it for however long I am, and I'm just going to fucking stream it, I'm going to play it, and I'm gone. And then with the Stadia and with Game Pass and Project xCloud coming, these, my friends, these are this is the future of gaming. Discuss.
No, I totally agree. I could not have said it better myself. This is incredible. Like the fact that I can literally just pick up my phone and play a full-blown video game is nuts. It's not a thing that I would have thought I could have done a few years ago.
Well, let me ask you this: Are you gonna do the Game Pass? Or I'm sorry, the Apple Pass or whatever?
Yeah, probably.
It's very cool, man. Some of these games
I haven't at this current moment, but I probably will. I
mean, it's a month trial, so it's really
free.
just to get. Yeah, you can sign up for a month.
I'll just play it then.
And just see if there's any. I want you to do it just so I can get your opinion on the state of those games, because I was really surprised with the quality of them, especially playing them on fucking console style. I was like, holy shit, because I've always thought mobile gaming was the be all end all of the dumbest fucking thing. People just fucking Candy Crushing all day long. I'm like, you people, those are not games. Those are so stupid. But now, once this happened and I started trying some of these bigger, more console and elaborate games, I was like, holy shit, these are real games.
They're real games.
Yes, real fucking cool. Real. That's the topic.
Yeah. I just think the fact that we could throw the phone down on the couch and play these games on the television with an Xbox controller or a dual
or
shock.
you could do a dual shock
if you need that D-pad, you know.
Yeah.
You know what? It plays perfectly, perfect quality, no interruptions.
Yeah.
It's like playing a console. And some of these games are freaking cool as shit. So
Yeah.
very exciting.
I like it. I like it a lot.
As long as they're not like, I mean, there's always the problems that come along with the mobile games, you know, all the little pay hooks and all that. But there are some titles out there, quite a few, that are basically like AAA titles.
Yeah.
It's
Very
true.
exciting.
And
There's
also,
one.
yeah,
There's
go
a lot.
ahead.
No, there's just the one that sticks out to me in particular before, you know, Apple Arcade existed. It's a game. There's a lot of them, but the one I like is called Solitarica, which is like a roguelike dungeon crawl where you play solitaire against a bad guy, and it's you just buy it and that's it. There are no in-game anythings, which is great. But having that same experience, you know, across their curated list of games for $5 a month is just ape shit.
Now,
Like,
I could be wrong on this, but let me tell you what I think I've discovered is I think the $5 a month also includes any bullshit in-app purchases. Because I noticed when I was looking on, like you just download and play the game. They didn't anything that I saw so far didn't appear to have like, cool, you played for 30 minutes, spend $1 to unlock another 2 hours of play or any of that bullshit. Which is why I've thought mobile gaming was a joke up until this point. Because I was like, it's just a money gouge. But Muffle Scream in the chat here on mixer.com/R24 says, I play maybe 1 hour of console games a week. My wife probably plays about 45 to 50 hours of mobile games a week. Yeah, man, there's people out there that are just fucking...
They hit
it's
it hard.
all about it, and there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, however people consume their entertainment, it's no different than sitting on the couch watching 2 hours of TV a night.
You know, I kind of want to try the frickin' Elder Scrolls game now.
Blade.
that Blade game.
Now that I can throw it up on the TV. And,
Oh yeah. There's a dude that Gordy and I work with, just a real fucking condom of a person.
Okay.
He
Setting it up real good.
he very smart guy, real fucking super smart dude, but he will constantly, while he's working circles around everybody, just be sitting
Spectruming.
there, being on the
mean, sorry. That's very mean.
He's just fucking playing mobile games on his phone.
Yeah.
It's like every time I look over or walk past, he's just playing games on his phone. The dumbest looking games, mind you. And I'm just like...
RTS and stuff like that, or RPG.
And I'm not going to judge it. If that makes him happy, that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's like... people love mobile games. It's just... so I think maybe it's time I open my eyes a little bit wider with the industry that's at hand there with the mobile games and see what I can do with myself.
See if Adam Ronan will get into mobile games. Maybe there's a chance that I can get him to play a game on computer. That's all I got from that right there.
If it's you see the setting I'm in as we speak.
Yeah.
It's just not comfortable, mind you. These stools are not comfortable. These are aesthetically pleasing to some degree. I don't know.
But they're
actually
not
not
aesthetically
even
pleasing to your spine.
It's true. So if I'm playing a PC game, I have to sit here because this is where the PC is, and I have to play a game.
Just get a better,
right here.
I know there's other chairs.
It's still
in
not
that
comfortable.
studio.
When I could sit on my gigantic fucking... You've slept on this couch. You know the comfort levels that I have there. You know, it's a good couch. So if I can sit on that and play games, I'm much more satisfied.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Plus, I can do it. I could do it butt ass naked.
One day.
Yeah, that is true. That does.
Not that I couldn't play games butt ass naked right here, but if I'm
Not in that chair.
If I'm gonna, it's true. Anyway,
Not in that chair.
we got one more topic in the Week in Geek, and that's kind of where they kind of ties back into the first topic a little bit. There is a leak going around that GameStop is reformatting their business model.
Correct.
I think you might have read more about this, Jakey Poo.
Yeah. So
tell me
one thing that I want to point out before I get this started is it is confirmed. This is correct. This was a proper leak. This is the way that GameStop is going to look in the future.
Okay.
They have confirmed it.
They just admitted. They just bought into it.
Yeah,
They're
they,
like,
they
yeah,
straight up said, it was a straight up it's a straight up leak of a video tour of a store in Oklahoma that has been changed to look like this.
so
somebody
it's
on
already
Facebook-
live in the wild.
Yeah, you can go find it right now.
Okay.
In fact, I'm looking at it. Yeah, you can see it. But yeah, they've already got a test store in Oklahoma that looks that has been completely revamped. Yeah, it's weird. So what this says is that they're going to ditch the glossy black and white aesthetic of current GameStop locations. Instead, the store now sports a more muted gray color aesthetic with faux wood paneling. Also sleeker and more streamlined with cleaner rows of games, as well as a small table for video game apparel and figures. Bullshit. That table's going to be fucking massive. And then they have a wall-mounted tablet in the store that customers can order from, as well as a sofa and HD TV. So it looks like they're changing their model to be something along the lines of like, come hang out. Not more come hang out, sit on the couch. It's super comfy. Talk to somebody if you want to. If not, you just go and pre-order your shit and get your GameStop bonuses.
You know what's funny? Revox says in the chat here, he says, yeah, because the fucking interior decor is what's keeping people out of GameStop. And he brings in a good point. 100%. It's like, I feel like these people are just so very out of touch with.
Yeah, they're not kidding.
It's so yesterday, because I had pre-ordered this amiibo, which I haven't shown off yet. I haven't even opened it yet because I'm a real piece of garbage here. This amiibo right here, because sometimes amiibos are hard to find, so I pre-ordered that at GameStop. Pre-ordered the new game and shit. So, because I buy physical games on Switch still, that's the only I use GameStop for 3 reasons, which is more than I guess I use some stores for. So, Nintendo Switch games, consoles, because I still enjoy pre-ordering consoles, waiting in line, because it's still fun, and fucking the occasional toy. Because almost actually exclusively I'll go into GameStop to just look at their toys, what they've got, and buy some fucking action figures.
Yes.
A lot of the
I would
shit
say
that
that's
is
your primary use.
Primary, yeah. A lot of the shit that is on this back wall was purchased at GameStop. So yesterday, Gordy and I went in to pick up our copies of Zelda, this amiibo, the Switch, and the fucking Sega Genesis Mini. $348 later. But the guy was like, he was like, it appears that your pro membership has expired. Would you like to renew that? And I was like, well, no, because you guys already fired half a Game Informer, and that's the whole reason I had the thing. So that's going to die soon. So there's no reason to have it. And he just looked so defeated. He was like, he didn't say anything, but you could tell he was like, yeah, we're fucking going down.
He's like, I need to find a new goddamn job.
We're going down, baby.
Speaking of that, 120 employees. According to this article here.
For what?
Total layoffs for GameStop, including Game Informer and stores proper, is 120 employees.
So only 7 people at Game Informer got laid off. So that's a lot of GameStop employees. Not really.
Well, they closed. They could close up to 200 stores worldwide.
They've got to. You've got to
by this time next year.
You have to close some stores because there's so many GameStops that are fucking. You can go to any given city, and there's like 6 GameStops. It's like this is silly. I don't
in the same shopping mall.
Yeah. It's like
you go to a strip mall, and there's like every other fucking stores at GameStop.
It's like when we were at the fucking Luxor. It was like there's literally 2 Starbucks across the way from each other at the fucking Mandalay Bay.
Yep.
It's like GameStop. It's like you have to close some stores if you want to save on some of your fucking investments in your capital. It's just business, dog.
Yeah.
You know,
business.
They're also real quick to finish this up. The explanation. They're also looking at focusing more on live events, retro games, and esports. Which is going to fail.
Yeah, that doesn't appeal to me at all. There's so many places that try to do esports. Yeah. There's a lot of places in Denver that are just like a hop skipping away from me and Gordy that are like really cool barcades that really focus on the esports experience and the FGC and have fighting game tournaments. And it's just like, man, dog, I couldn't imagine more of a dildo experience. You know, just fucking these sweaty fucking nerds that go in there that pay $3 to get in, that don't drink, that can't afford to buy the bag of Cheetos. Yeah. How are you making any money off of these things? You know?
Who knows?
Yeah. So, that's a bad move.
Unfunded sauce, EB Games. Do you remember Babbage's?
Babbage's. Yeah.
Babbage's.
Yeah, I remember Babbage's.
The PC game store.
Now, do you remember Software Etc.?
I do remember. all of
I
these
think
things.
that one may have been gone by the time I was around to remember
Software,
things.
etc., and Babbage's existed at the same time because in our mall, they were down, like 6 stores away from each other. Software, etc.
Yep.
I remember back in 1993. Now this probably predates you a bit because you were alive, but you were you weren't alive in 1993.
No, I was. No,
how are you
I was
even
alive. I was alive.
He
It
just
doesn't
wasn't
predate me
He wasn't human.
because I was alive, but I was 2.
Okay, yeah.
You were useless.
Yeah, I
It's
was.
all to
It
you.
was useless everywhere. I was still shitting my own pants.
Well, you know.
Nothing changes.
Some things never change. But I remember I would go to Babbage's because this is back. Super Nintendo games were very expensive. They were like $75.
Yeah.
People forget. People complain about paying $60 for a fucking game. People complain about paying $60 for a Zelda game sometimes.
Listen to me.
But some of us
We're
had
gonna
to
really do
pay.
this right now?
Some of us had to pay like $79.99 for A Link to the Past. You know,
Yeah.
because console games were really expensive. It was crazy. But I would go there and then I would head on down to Software, etc., because they had a gaming magazine section, and I would look for any magazine that had Mortal Kombat in it. Because you've seen my Mortal Kombat magazine collection. It was,
I have. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I bought every magazine that even fucking mentioned Mortal Kombat back in from 1992 to 95. Crazy. And then they fucking pieced out, and then Babbage just turned into GameStop, and then I got real close, real close.
Real close?
Yeah, because I was dating the manager.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but it was a good time.
Yeah, bitches.
Yeah. Anyway, Deuce's GameStop. It was nice seeing you.
yeah. It was nice while it lasted, I guess.
GameStop could turn into a streaming platform. Maybe that's a decent business model.
Streaming platform, or
Yeah.
maybe they could just. I think that they should go hard on toy, cut all their stores in half.
Well, they could go hard on toy if they would carry more than fucking just a wall of Fortnite pops.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
You know, that's like, holy fuck, guys. There are more toys in the world.
There
Let me
are.
give you a list
There
of
are
things I'm
better
looking
toys
for.
in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this muffled scream. I remember buying the first Final Fantasy on NES for 95 Canadian. What would that equate to in American back in 80s dollars?
Let's see. 95 Canadian to USD for today would be $71.64. Is there an inflation calculator?
Who can say?
There is.
But it was like 75.
What year?
Final Fantasy, what was that? Probably like 1985, 1986 maybe? I don't know.
Oh, shit, I don't know. It's later than that. but
So I'll just do
88.
87.
do-
87, they say.
1987. Okay, calculate. That would be $161 today. Or back then. Sorry.
Back then?
value
No.
of $161.
If in 1980 I purchased something for 71, it's 100. That would be the equivalent of $161.79 today, which is 125.8% inflation rate.
Holy shit.
Huh. Cool.
I can't read.
Revox, I'm going to need you to post a GIF in chat. I haven't seen a single GIF all night. If you could just do that for me, that'd
true.
be great. Give me a GIF that really just describes
Speaking of,
how you feel about GameStop.
If you look at the top of your chat, if you're in Mixer Prime and not in Streamlabs OBS, up at the top, Revox has spent 140,000 sparks
in here, in our chat?
in here. Yeah,
Yeah, holy shit.
Where do you see that at?
it's if you go to you won't see it in Slobs. You'll have to go to like the actual website. But yeah, 140K.
Oh, yeah.
dropping hot gifts.
Mama Puss top hat. The Philips CDI launched for $700 in 1991.
Oh, my God.
Also, since we're talking about consoles that were too expensive for the day, the 3DO, I believe, was $599 when that launched, also in the very early 90s.
That is fucking insane. Mm-hmm. But the Neo Geo home console,
Yeah.
$650 to purchase the console, right?
Right now?
No, that's what it cost when it came out.
No, that's
Now,
silly.
a game that we played recently, let's think about Mark of the Wolves.
Oh, you mean Champion Gordy?
Champion Gordy. Gordy, let me throw this back at you real quick. When the Neo Geo came out and you wanted to be the champion back then, it would cost you $650 to get the console,
Good grief.
and then another $700 to import the video game.
That's a lot. I'm unwilling to do that,
$1,400.
I don't care for that.
even for victory.
It's ridiculous. Most expensive console.
That went down the wrong fucking tube. Holy shit. You ever
That's like-
swallowed whiskey wrong, Jake?
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Feels like you're swallowing fucking battery acid.
Death. Yeah. It's the worst.
Oh, here
there's
comes
a gift.
Yeah! That's a good gift. Revox. I just want to sit on your
Revox
fucking face and let
Gives
one
us
loose.
the gift.
That's good shit.
You want to do what?
Nothing but respect.
Moving on.
Okay. So that's it for the topics. Oh, what's that? Something's happening.
It's a little
a
fairy
fairy.
guy.
Oh, that's fun. I like Mixer a lot.
Mixer's
I can't
pretty
wait
dope.
till we can fucking do our own things on there.
We can.
Why do you keep saying that?
We'll
can.
talk about it afterwards.
Okay. It's time for the Boss Battle tier list. So I'm going to go to the bumper, and then we're going to talk about the tier list. It's cool. It's very exciting. So here we go. Oh, and there's another gift, though. I am the champion. It's true. Oh, that's Gordy in Vegas. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. He fucking shaved his head and everything. He got a face tattoo that he had to get removed immediately when he got into town. Crazy. Bumper, please. Silence. Cool. Now, if you have not been a part of the stream before, or you've never seen anything we've done lately, the Boss Battle tier list is essentially our way of doing top lists. Just visually, you know what a fucking tier list is, dog. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, you do.
Today is Batman Day, so we thought we would do the tier list today. For, I assume everyone can still hear because I'm on a new scene. I hope the audio is not fucked up on this scene.
We're gonna find out.
Okay. Let me know, dog. Let me know.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, word. We thought we would do, since it's Batman Day, 80th anniversary of Batman, we would do a tier list of all the fucking Batman games. Now, there's a caveat to that because when I was putting this together, I was like, holy fuck, there's been a lot of Batman games.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm not going to put all these on here. I'm only going to put the ones that I know about and that I've played and can speak freely about. So, let me get to the edit screen so I can fucking...
Oh yeah, Rayception in chat gives a big old good tip for our PC gamers out there. There are a fuckload of Batman games free right now on the Epic Game Store, including the first 3 Arkham games.
Ooh,
if you
nice.
want to play them, go get them.
Yeah,
they're free. There's no reason not to.
Ooh, Mama Puss has got a foot in his mouth.
Oh my God, Quentin Tarantino's foot fetish.
He does have a foot fetish, and I'm not one to fucking shit on anyone's fetishes, but like, man, he's got the power to squeeze those into everything he does. He's like, listen here, you want to be in my movie? Let me fuck your foot for like a minute. Wiggle your big toe.
Look at all these fucking gifts. Wait.
No, it's going down.
Oh, damn it!
What is that for? Is that how you feel about foot fetishes or Batman games?
Foot fetishes.
Maybe a little column A, a little column B. I don't know.
Okay, let's look at these fucking D tiers, Gordy. This is the dick tier. This is the dichotomy of diotomous twats. Send me in with a rigor mortis roll. Okay. You too, Jake. D tier. Boom! There's a lot of games there.
There are a lot of games in D tier.
Here's the thing. There's not been a lot of great Batman games.
No.
And we'll pull up examples if we really want to shit on something. Joey's here with XGE.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. So Batman Begins is on the list. I remember because this was one of the last movie games that came out back when they would make games off movies. And boy, was it fucking trash.
Pure trash.
Pure, unadulterated trash. Now, Jake, I doubt you played a lot of these.
Some of them. Not all of them, but some of them.
You are aware of Batman and his existence in the world.
Yes.
Okay.
Can confirm. I know who Batman is.
Excellent.
Fucking Batman Forever. That's ass tier. So Batman Forever. This is real bad. Like I would have put it lower, but the screen only goes down so far. What's this one in the list? Batman Rise of
Batman and Robin? Or?
No, Batman Rise of something.
Of Sin Tzu?
Yeah, Sin Tzu. This was a game based off of the animated series, but it was made by Ubisoft, and there are other Ubisoft Batman games that are much higher in regard. This is one where they just kind of dropped the ball. Batman Forever, fucking garbage, just not good.
No, is that Batman Forever? Is that the one that's all realistic looking?
Let's check it out. You want to look at some shit, Gordon?
Is it Batman Forever?
Let's look. Okay, Batman Forever. Let's look it up. I want you to.
Revox is scared. Oh no!
Flashbacks.
Was it? What game was it on? Game. Oh yeah, it was on.
SNES.
Yeah, SNES. Okay, let's just.
And it's just so
Snesserino.
quality.
It's a
I
beat 'em
mean,
up. Oh god, these ads. Yeah, you're having fun. Yeah, fuck off. Okay, let's look a little bit of this long play here. Oh yeah, the music too, dog. So this is back because Mortal Kombat had really just kicked off a smorgasbord of games that use digital capture. It's not good, guys.
No, it's really bad.
This is all you need to see.
This digital capture.
You know what this reminds me? You
is
know what?
so
You know
bad.
what? Somebody in the fucking studio was like, what do we like? I don't know what graphics to use. And somebody in another room was playing Mortal Kombat. And he was just like, use these ones over here.
Now look at this.
then
Unfunded
they had-
Sauce 95 say this game was hype.
No,
Oh,
wait.
dude.
Who is unfunded sauce, and why is the sauce unfunded?
Well, because it's the most delicious sauce,
Or-
and the world's just not ready for it yet.
Oh, okay.
Is what I'm assuming.
Yeah. I might have liked that one as a kid if I played it, but
No, you wouldn't have.
in retrospect,
I believe.
it just looks awful.
You
This is
wouldn't.
hot garbage.
Okay, back to the
Haters.
haters. And then another one on there was a Batman Beyond game, Return of the Joker. Now I put this on the D tier for one thing, and a lot of people might shit on me for this. You do your worst, but I think Batman Beyond sucks. Never liked it. Don't get into it at all.
Yeah.
So any kind of Batman Beyond property, I'm just like,
Yeah,
D tier.
yeah.
Bad. I never played it. Let's look at the C's though. Yeah, you want to get?
Yeah.
You want to take a look at some of these C cups?
I'm ready for it.
I need a little.
Do it.
Take me to Pound Town, Gordy. Yes. The C's. So we have
Oh shit.
Lego Batman.
Yep.
Oof.
Now I don't hate Lego Batman, but what I do hate is the sequels that followed that took it to like space and all kinds of like weird shit.
Yeah.
It just wasn't quite. I just want like a dark and gritty Lego game.
Yeah.
So I put it low on the list. Not a bad game. All the Lego games are fun.
That first one I had, we
Yeah.
played it together. It was fun.
Yeah, the Lego games are fun. So it's a C tier. It means it's not fucking awful, but it's not great.
Yeah.
Next on there is the Batman Telltale series. This includes both.
Ugh.
Yo, what is going on with the hate? Yo, there's no hate.
just
This is a fucking tier list.
objective
Tier lists
subjective
are
opinion.
designed to upset somebody because not everyone's
Yeah.
going to
Well,
agree.
it's just like the order of the ones you like the most, and
Yeah.
it just forces the
yeah.
stuff you don't
But
like.
now we're into games
Yeah.
that are acceptable but not great.
Playable. We're into playable.
Yeah, and keep in mind these are Adam Ronan's opinions. He's the one to put this list together.
Yeah, I would have
They're
put
just-
Batman up higher.
Batman. They're all
Lego.
Batman.
Lego.
Oh, would you? Okay.
Yeah, just because I had so much
Yeah.
fun with it.
So yeah, Batman, the Telltale series was fine. I thought they made a lot of interesting character decisions that I just wasn't quite sold on. So, and oddly enough, I didn't think that Troy Baker did a great job as
Voice
as
acting in
Batman.
that particular
And
one.
Catwoman, the dynamic with Catwoman was just real strange. So, obviously, Telltale games are just glitchy as all fuck ass. So I just put it low. It just controlled like
Just
shit.
like their games are just as glitchy as their business model. So
Well,
Yeah.
they're defunct. So,
no.
well, I know they
they're
came
not.
back, but they were defunct for a while.
Yeah.
What's this last one? Is that
This is Batman Returns for the Sega Genesis? I
Oh,
believe.
yeah. It was bad.
Now, this is Batman Returns for the Sega Genesis. Now, there are three different versions of Batman Returns. There's Batman Returns on the Genesis, Batman Returns on the Super Nintendo, and then there's one on the NES. I didn't include the one on the NES, but spoiler alert, the Super Nintendo one was better than the Genesis.
Yeah.
And it's higher on the list. So speaking of, let's look at these B tiers. Gordy, bring us in. Jake? B's. So this here, what's this one again? What's the full title?
Vengeance.
I can't see the screen.
Batman Vengeance.
Batman Vengeance. This was another animated series game done by Ubisoft, who did The Rise of the Sun Tzu. This is one of the higher regarded animated series games. They did a great job. This is Batman NES. This is high on the list. I put it up there for Gordy because
I would have put it higher.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of my,
Wow.
aside from the new games, it was one of my favorite Batman experiences. I mean, the movie had come out, Michael Keaton movie. It was the only Batman experience at the time. Should I tell the story?
Yeah, I want you to tell the story. That's why it's here. But I will. Let's pull up some gameplay.
Okay.
Batman.
And I can sing the music to basically any level in this game.
We're going to
Seriously.
put that to the test. Batman. Let's give this guy some views.
Oh,
Grammarly. Yes, commercial.
Grammarly.
Suck a dick.
Learn
Grammarly.
grammar.
Okay. Now before it starts, Gordy.
Yeah.
What's the music?
It goes something like do 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 do.
Okay.
Can't wait for this to be possibly wrong.
It's never wrong. Gordy's always right. Now, tell your story about this game.
Okay. When I was a kid, I had just moved my room downstairs, and my siblings went out and rented the game.
They're
They were
older
playing
siblings.
It. Yeah. My brother, he was playing it, and all night, like freaking for like 3 hours. After I
not
was
all
supposed
night.
to be in bed. Well, I mean, at midnight, he came back with it. And they were playing it, and I had my head peeked out around the corner. I was watching them play all night. I couldn't figure out what it was. Was this a Ninja Gaiden-like game?
Yeah.
What was it? Who was this mysterious purple ninja that I wanted to play?
Yeah. Now, were you familiar with Batman as a character prior to this, or was this your first
This
introduction
came
to
out
Batman
after-
completely?
This came out after Michael Keaton.
Well, near kind of the same time.
Yeah. So,
But yes.
I mean, he's in the game.
No, I
In the
know this
opening
is
video.
this is a game for the movie.
Yeah.
But I'm saying they were like kind of released in tandem, but
Yeah.
staggered a bit.
Yeah. So I was all about that Batman. My brother had Batman comics, so.
No, Unfunded Sauce. This is why it's high in the list, because we like it. We're not
Yeah.
shitting on it.
So I came
On this, I'm calling the cops.
and I walked out in the morning, Saturday morning. Instead of my normal traditional Saturday morning of cereal and cartoons, I walked up. I realized it was Batman. That put the whole entire cartoon train on hold.
Yeah.
And I played this game for 4 or 5 hours. And
Did you ever beat it?
Jeez.
No, I don't think I ever beat this game.
Because it's tough.
It gets hard. And the reason why I get this first level music so well is the story of why every kid who played NES has the first level down by heart. You
Yep.
learn how to play on the first level, so you play it 10,000 times. But yeah, it was a good experience. I like that game.
It's good. It's super good. I also liked it, but I don't have quite the nostalgic attachment to it like that.
Yeah.
Very cool, though. Batman Returns for the Super Nintendo, because it's better than the Genesis version, is there on
Yeah.
the B tier, because it was a good little beat 'em up. If you want to see that, we can make that happen too. We're not here to upset anybody, not even Unfunded Sauce. We'll fund that fucking
even.
sauce.
I'll
Batman
fund
Returns SNES. And it was just a better game, better graphics. God, look, here's those fucking ads. They're listening to us, Jake. This is those
What?
lights I was just telling you about.
Oh, god damn it.
And this is Ryan Johnson. It's Gordy's favorite director. Trying to skip. Okay. Just a much better game. Like, it was just really cool fucking animation cartoon. Just a beat 'em up. Real solid controls. It was brighter, more
Sound.
colorful sound, and it used the Tim Burton music, or not Danny Elfman music. Very fucking sick titties.
He's
just-
got all kinds of crazy beat 'em up moves.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good
Hell
guy.
yeah, dude.
So solid. Yeah. You dig it.
Cool.
Okay. Let me get Jake's beautiful fucking mug back in the old screen here. Okay.
Thanks, dog.
So let's look at the A tiers. We're getting into the big dogs now.
Yeah, we are.
Adam, you need a Batman type suit that shows off those crisp nips.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you do. Can we get
These nips?
hashtag get Adam Ronan a nip suit?
Those nips? Yeah.
Those nips.
They're big nips. It sucks. Okay. Let's fucking A tier this bitch.
Yeah, dude. Do it.
Give me the roll, Gordy.
Okay, here it comes.
Yeah. A tier. There it is. Okay.
Hey.
A tier. I've got Arkham Origins. Underrated game that I wish that Rocksteady would fucking acknowledge. Arkham Knight, which is only knocked down a tier because of its fucking abysmal Batmobile sections,
The tank.
the tank sections.
Yeah.
And
Was
then,
no,
An
keep going,
incredible game. Like, holy shit.
and then I can't remember the full name of this. The Adventures of Batman and Robin. Yeah, this was like the quintessential animated series game.
Yep.
Everybody loved it, and it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It is a cool game.
Now we're getting into the Arkham series. You didn't play Origins. I played
Origins is the only one that I didn't play.
It's so good. Roger Craig Smith voices Batman in this, and he does a fucking stand-up job. Troy Baker voices the Joker. Also, I think it's just real up there with Mark Hamill. Really does a great job. Dude, unfunded sauce, man. You can see the screen. Sin Tzu is low tier. It sucks.
B-tier, baby.
Okay. Yeah, man. Origins is, and arguably, if you want to talk semantics here, Gordy, because I know you do, Origins has the better story of all of the Arkham games. It's good.
Really?
It's so good. The story is what really makes the game. It takes place on Christmas Eve. It's fucking awesome. So yeah, it's a game. A game. I wish that it's part of the canon, the Arkham canon, but it's
Yeah.
they just but it wasn't made. It was made by Warner Brothers Montreal.
Yeah.
So it's not. Rocksteady doesn't never talk about it. It's like not included in the Arkham collection. It's kind of, it gets shit on for, even though it's fan fucking tastic.
Cool.
Was that the one? Was it Origin or Night that had the really shitty launch, or it was just running like garbage for like a solid 24 hours and then they patched it?
I don't remember.
I don't remember
which one
any
is.
of them having a bad launch.
One of them had a very.
It
like,
was.
Was it Arkham
is a
Knight?
good game, but had a very poor start. I think it might have been nice. The one with
That's what Revox says it was,
Red.
but I don't remember it having a how.
Yeah, on the PC. It was.
Oh, the
on
PC.
The console.
That's right. It was bad. I played it on the console where it worked perfectly. So.
But the PC launch was really trash.
Yeah, I do remember that. People fucking, it was just broken as all fuck. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. If I could just say, if you would have played it on the console, you could have just played it without problems.
Although it.
Okay.
Be honest.
Let's
Yeah,
get
yeah,
to
yeah.
some S tiers.
Let's do this.
Jake looks completely
Do it.
uninterested.
I'm super interested.
Who are you talking to? Who are you typing to? I see you distracted.
I'm here. I'm paying attention to you. I'm doing other stuff for this thing in particular.
Oh, are you going to put a GIF in there? That's what you should be doing. Put a Batman GIF. No, I'm just kidding. S tier me.
Not anymore.
S tier me. Ah! Wow!
Whoa. All
Okay,
right.
here we go.
Let's get into the real shit because one of these is very confusing to me and I need to know.
I'll
what
explain
went through your
everything.
brain.
So,
Thank you.
the Arkham series is a very special game. Arkham Asylum is fucking great.
Arkham
This was the
Asylum
first.
is incredible.
This was the introduction of that combat style that everybody rips off now. Oh, this is a sad Batman.
It is a sad Batman.
That's unfunded
Wow.
sauce right now. You probably- yeah, he probably pieced out once he didn't agree with our opinions.
Looking at that tier list.
Yeah. Arkham Asylum, just magnifique game.
Yes. It's
Before we
incredible.
talk about City, though, let me explain why VR is up there. Because Jake, is that the one you're confused by?
Yes, that is the one that I'm like, what? Why?
So
Because I thought it was like it's more of an experience than a game, right?
no, it's yes to that. It's an experience, but it's also
Like
a game.
VR experience. Okay.
Imagine any possible way that they could have conveyed you feeling like Batman, and then
Okay.
and almost do it near perfectly. That was
Okay.
the Arkham
Dude,
VR experience.
And it is the quintessential like Batman
Okay.
investigation game.
Yeah, and it is. I would say. Now, I haven't fucked with the PSVR a whole lot in the last year or so, but I think it's an absolute. If you pick up a PSVR, it's a must play.
It's the first one.
It's absolutely.
Okay.
When I played through it by myself, and I was just fucking stunned. It was so immersive. I felt like I was literally in Gotham City doing Batman things, the sound, and it was a really cool story. You can complete it in like an hour or two. But it's so
Okay.
fucking awesome, and I have never personally felt more like Batman that this fucking game gives you. And then
I will
Gordy
say-
came over. I was like, Gordy, if ifs,
Yeah.
ands, or buts, you're gonna play through it from start to finish, and it will change you. And it did. Bone came over.
Played
I was
start
like,
to finish.
you got to play the start to finish. It's gonna fucking change
Yep.
you. He played it, and he was like, it's fucking cool.
Yep.
Timmy, same thing.
Yes.
Boss Battle Tim, he came over. I was
Everybody
like, you got to
loved
play
it.
through this start to finish. It'll change you. And he was like blown away by it. If you have not experienced Batman Arkham VR, play it start to finish. It will change you.
Yes.
And it will change your opinion on virtual reality.
Okay.
Now, Arkham City is more than just an S tier game for me.
Oh yeah.
Arkham City is in my top 5 games of literal all time.
Yes.
And it's not just because it's a great game. It's a great story. The voice acting, it's fucking gut-wrenching. It's incredible. It's a near-perfect Batman story. But it was the timing of the game. When this game came out, I had just gone through like a shitty breakup. I had to move back home with my folks. And I had like totally just shifted. I had quit touring and music and quit playing with bands. I had quit everything I'd been working for like 20 years. And I was just like a lost human being. And this came out, and Gordy and I just fucking just dug in and just played it. We 100%ed it, and it was just like fucking cured my soul of whatever trauma I was going through at that moment. It was a life-changing game for me, just because of the time frame that my life was in when we played it. Fucking will suck Arkham City's dick until the day I die. And that's it. Look, Nit's here. He's telling you right there about
awesome.
Arkham VR.
Awesome.
I've beat this game like 4 times. I've 100%ed it more than once.
Same, dude. It is a perfect game.
Can I tell you guys a secret?
You've never played it.
I've never played any of the Arkham games.
They're
dude,
real cheap right now on the fucking Epic Game Store.
Stays.
I now own, as of earlier today, the first 3 games. So I'll tell you what, when I'm done beating the game that Adam hates, I will play through all 3 of them on stream.
Yeah.
So there's proof.
I love this. I love this
will
idea.
Watch that.
I love this idea.
I'll watch you cook and frickin' kill little birds too. But...
Dude, Battleship Brigade is dope, but we're talking about Batman.
Yes.
I love that game. I love this idea of you playing through all the Arkham games. I will watch that.
I mean, I've got the first 3.
Yeah, but you have to do it in order because they're a continuous full story.
Cool.
Is Origins on there anywhere?
I've got it's the trilogy, the first trilogy.
Okay, so
Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight.
Okay, so they did include Origins.
I'll have more to get, but I got the first 3 for free.
Yeah.
So
okay, perfect. Absolutely. As soon as you're finished with the fucking cooking game, jump into that. Play through Asylum, then play through City, and relish every moment of that. You're about to play 2 life-changing games. You're about to start Breath of the Wild, which is incredible. And and then you'll play the Batman Arkham trilogy, which is I think one of the best gaming franchises that there's ever been.
Cool. I'm installing the first game
excited for that.
now.
Okay. So. Now that's it for the tier list. Sorry if you didn't enjoy those choices, but it's cool.
It's fun to talk about them.
Oh God, Chelsea!
I wish.
Christ.
She owns it. I bought her a copy of Asylum. I haven't even played it. She hasn't played it yet. She was literally like, I like Batman. I want to play a Batman game. And I was like, cool. Asylum was on sale on Steam for like $2 or some shit like that. So I bought it for her, and she hasn't touched it. She hasn't even installed it.
Yeah. Well, what can you do? You know, no one's hating on her or you. But we do have quite a few fan questions to get through. For some reason, I didn't put in the bumper for the fan question bumper.
Oh,
I don't know why. I knew I was missing something.
Well,
so
let's do our own.
Just imagine that it goes fan questions. That's the bumper. And we have quite a few. So let's just jump into the questions. We've got several questions from 3 different people. The first question comes from our very own The Sama. He's a great man. He says to you, he has 2 questions. First one's, what are your thoughts on the upcoming Joker film and the Oscar buzz surrounding it after early screenings? I think that's a great question on account of it's Batman Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, Sama. I think the DC cinematic universe is in desperate need of help. It's not been great. Not been great at all. So when they did Joker in Suicide Squad with fucking what's his name?
No. Jared Leto.
Look at me. Yes, Jared Leto. I was like, boy, they really just are shitting the bed hard with this. And then when they announced, they're like, oh, we're going to do a Joker movie. It has nothing to do with anything, that just standalone by its fucking self.
No universe.
And I was like, okay. And then they're like, Joaquin Phoenix. I was like, Joaquin Phoenix's tits. Mm-hmm. Cool. And then when they first showed him, I was like, boy, that looks, that's a bad Joker look. I was like, I am not into that. That looks silly. Then the trailer came out, and I was like, not down with this. Then trailers just kept coming out that looked better and better. And then when people finally got eyes on the movie and said it was fucking jaw-dropping and incredible, now I'm like, okay, I am interested in what you got here. If this can kick DC into a whole different way of doing Batman and doing their cinematic universe, I'm all for it. Because I am a big supporter of Pattinson, Robert Pattinson.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be great. The Lighthouse is just looking to be incredible. He's a phenomenal actor. So that is rumored. Matt Reeves' Batman, the Batman, is to take place in the 90s. What is going on over there?
Apparently, my dog has done something poor, and Chelsea
It's not happy
decided
about
to
it.
yell about it.
And this Joker movie takes place in the 80s, so I don't know if they will, but it would be very cool if they just crossed over and that is Pattinson's Joker, is this Joker. I think it's going to be really cool. I'm very excited to see it. It's going to be a really good experience. What do you guys think about it? And I think it would be awesome if it was worthy and got the praise that it's got. If it snagged a fucking award or two, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I would like to see some award-winning comic book movies. So Joker is a crazy character. He's like beloved in the Rogues Gallery.
He's
This would be
arguably
perfect.
the most important and popular villain of all time.
Yeah. So I'm ready for it. Let's. I'm right on board with you. Sasquatch.
I've heard some good things about it. I've heard some pretty weird, like, political things about it, which just made me want to see it more because I like to see those things that make people talk about. If you can create something that has essentially nothing to do with what's happening in the real world and it forces people to talk about your movie because of the things that are happening in the real world, you've probably done an okay job.
Yeah.
I think that's just a thing. So I'm very interested in seeing it for sure.
Cool.
But I think it's going to be. I do agree with Adam. If they could move this Joker, if it is indeed a good Joker, and they move it into a Batman cinematic universe with Pattinson, it would probably be just fucking amazing. Because I'm on that Joaquin Phoenix train, dude.
Yeah, man. His
love
fucking
that guy.
fucked up lips. Yeah, just grind them on my face. Sama has a second question. In addition to reboots and remakes, we're now seeing new entries in movie series that have been dormant for decades, like Rambo: Last Blood. What 80s or early 90s movie series would you like to see gain a new entry?
Ooh,
This is a fun question. I want to fucking.
This is a great
I'm digging
question.
it. Gordy, you go. I have my
Last
answer.
Blood. What 80s or early 90s movies? Well, I'm thinking here because
I'm walking here.
because we got movies like Predator.
You're
Would
thinking
you
I'm pulling
would you
out
do a
list.
reboot of Taxi Driver, but just have it called Uber Driver?
Uber driver. Oh shit! Now you're talking. I mean, a lot of these movies I don't want reboots, like Zemeckis' masterpiece.
Back to the Future. Yeah, I'll
That's
fucking.
off limits.
I will burn Hollywood to the ground. Weird Science 2 starring Margot Robbie.
I mean, if they're so your Back to the Future is my Indiana Jones. They already really messed up Indiana Jones with that Crystal Skull life.
There's only 3 movies. What are you talking about? And they're all great.
Exactly. And so, but they could reboot it if they did it right. I don't think it'll compare.
Nothing.
I don't have anything off the top of my head, but it's a great question. Give me a second. What do you?
I got one.
What do you guys got?
What do you got, Jake?
Short Circuit.
There's 2 of them.
There should be another one.
You want a third one? You want fucking Johnny
Either-
5?
1,000.
Do you want?
I want that motherfucker slamming through a book, just screaming "Data!"
Do you want
and killing a bunch of people.
Johnny 5 in 2005?
Didn't they just have a Johnny Five movie? What was it called? In Africa,
Johnny 5 and the birth of
Spliffy
AIDS.
or whatever.
What the fuck are you on?
Apparently, I'm smoking Spliffies.
Yeah.
Hold on a
There
second.
is no.
It's either that, or I would love to see a sequel to Empire Records because I adore that movie.
That'd be cool.
Chappie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chappie.
that's different. That's
Yeah.
not
Is
the
that Johnny Five? Do I need to? I will end your existence.
Spliffy.
Spliffy. Yeah.
There's a couple that I would like to see. I would enjoy to see a proper reboot and a reimagining of The Lost Boys because it's one of my favorite movies, and it's had some super bad sequels, like real bad. So I would love a new version of Lost Boys that's still maybe like in the 80s. It still has fucking hot greasy sax players and shit.
Yeah.
Still have a 24 dude in it.
Oh, freaking
different movie.
Kiefer.
Kiefer.
Yeah, Kiefer.
Mango Kiefer.
They're only noodles, Michael. You know,
Yes.
maggots. You're eating maggots, Michael. I also would enjoy to see a reboot of the beloved classic that I can't get enough of every year, Fright Night. No, I'm sorry, Monster Squad.
Monster Squad.
Yeah.
Give me some new squad.
Get that J.J. Abrams.
Look
on
at the
that.
big brain on Squad.
I think Lost Boys is probably like you may have changed my mind with two words, and both one they're Lost Boys. Like
Noodles and maggots.
That would be awesome.
Noodles and maggots.
Yeah.
Was that the two words?
I want to see your noodle and maggot. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, I do. I would also be really down because I know they've started to, and they fucking just fumbled hard with it when they were trying to reboot the classic Universal Monsters with the fucking
shit.
shitty
Yeah.
mummy movie. But I think it'd be really cool if they were able to do not huge budget, but reboot these classic Universal monster movies as a cohesive universe,
That
but
would be
actual
cool.
horror, not like fucking Tom Cruise action movie.
Yeah.
So those are my picks. Good questions. Let's move on. We got a lot of questions to get through.
Yeah.
So Fatality at 89 asks like 300 questions. I don't know if we're
you
going to
did.
get through all of them here. His first question says, with the new Xbox and PS5 on the horizon, what particular features are you looking forward to or hoping make it to the next consoles? Okay. Game streaming. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. That's it.
Yeah, the lack of a CD drive.
Yeah, get
Blu-ray
rid of the
drive.
optical drive. It's ridiculous. It's fucking stupid.
It'll make it cheaper. Like, what's the point?
It'll make it cheaper, and we're in the future, man.
Yeah.
Be sweet if they just injected the game images into our mind, and we just
back
fucking
your
the
head.
PS5 was a chip that we stuck into our temples.
Yeah.
So really, honestly, that's it, guy. Fatality. It's just I just want to. I want to see that leap into game streaming,
Yeah.
and I think we're there. Second question: what are your thoughts on remasters, remakes? When do you feel they're warranted to be priced at $60 or $40 for like Crash Spyro? $60 reboots: Resident Evil 5, Final Fantasy 7, Link's Awakening. I think remasters and remakes are fucking awesome.
Yep.
Huge fan of them. In fact, I will never ever in my life forgive Warner Brothers for canceling the remaster and remakes of Mortal Kombat's 1, 2, and 3 collection.
Yes.
It's the biggest fucking travesty that it has ever been.
Yep.
I think they're great. I have not yet played Resident Evil 2. We still we'll do that for Hortober, Gordy.
Okay.
Hell
fucking
yeah,
hope-
Good
dude.
idea.
Yeah, we'll do that for Hortober. Hortober's a thing that we do, and we're going to do it again. I don't know how though, but that'll be a thing. $40 like Crash and Spyro. Like I say, man, I support the art of video games. I understand how incredibly expensive it is to develop a game. I have no problem paying $60. Even I would have paid $60 for Crash. Not for Spyro, because I never played the original, so I have no attachment to it. But bring on the remakes. I was just telling Gordy earlier today that I would fucking be so stoked if they would do the Link's Awakening treatment to Link to the Past.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Oh, that one you would buy again?
I would pay $60 for that.
I
Yeah,
would buy the
premium.
fucking $700 fucking
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Collector's
there's a
bundle.
part of my brain for this that's just like, if it's a remake, there's a pretty solid chance that someone has purchased it in the past and then they've played through it at least once, and $60 is probably too much. But on the other side, yeah, it costs a fuckload to make a video game, so charge $60 for it. It's just, you just got to know, like with Link's Awakening, I've beaten that game more than a few times on a Game Boy, and it's not something I want to pay $60 for, but that's the choice that every single person has to make. It's not going to stop people from buying remakes at $60, so they should do that, so that way we can keep having video games.
Remakes all the way, man.
Yeah.
I'm all about the remakes. The remasters, they should not be expensive. A remaster,
Remakes, like
$20.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel that.
I can agree. I can get behind that.
He's got a third question. I'm just going to breeze through because I feel like he's not considering something. But he says here, could Xbox delve into the handheld market just as PlayStation and Nintendo have? If so, what would their priority be? I feel like you're
Switch.
forgetting that Xbox is delving into the handheld market with fucking Project xCloud. That's going to be on everything. Every screen that you have will be
Including
an
your
Xbox.
Switch.
Will be an Xbox console. So that's already a thing they're doing.
It's already happening.
And their priority is further evolving how games are played. They're just giving you the access to have your games wherever you are. Very much on board with it. If they can launch it smoothly. I'm nervous about it, but Yeah, all about it. I'm going to skip that fourth question you got there. I love you still, though, Fatality.
Very
And we
much.
got a final couple questions here from Earthworm Ben, our favorite worm, who comes from a
love this
worm
worm.
family in London. He's just like slithering about, Gordy. Slithering about. Did you know that if you cut off Earthworm Ben's head,
Yeah.
he just grows another one?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
if you cut him in half, we just get a second Earthworm Ben.
Yeah. You could just keep having
Earthworm
Ben.
Bens.
In fact, he doesn't want to admit it, but
Fuck.
that's how he came about. He's actually just a split off half from Earthworm Jim, and they didn't want to call him Earthworm Jim 2, so they were like, "We'll just call him something
just
else."
call
It's
him
3
Ben.
letters.
Call him Ben.
Yeah, Earthworm Ben. Anyway, he says, "I'm absolutely loving Link's Awakening." Yeah, same. It is such a beautiful remaster of one of my favorite games. I like how he says "favorite" like a fucking British person because he's British.
Oh, you baby.
However, I want to talk about the performance. You expect first-party Nintendo games to be optimized for the hardware, yet they still stutter. Do you think the current Switch hardware is past its prime already?
Yes.
It was past its prime before it ever even came out.
That's some
It's old
astute
hardware.
questioning there, Earthworm.
It is.
Yeah,
yes.
I've always thought
Totally.
Nintendo's always been 3 steps behind the big dogs, which is,
Yep.
I don't think they give a shit.
Horsepower wise, they have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they care. They fucking march to the beat of their own Japanese drums.
They're
They're-
more focused
They're
on
taiko drums.
Yes.
Taiko drums. They're more focused on making their first party games.
Yeah. I haven't encountered a whole fuck ton of stutter on Link's Awakening yet. I know it will be there because that's the only complaint people have. But I mean, it's a beautiful game. Like when you've seen the gameplay trailers and it's fucking cool. But when you're looking at it, it's really pretty. It's got that cool model tilt shift look to it. It's fucking gorgeous. So I imagine once a ton of shit starts happening on screen, we'll get some frame drops. But you know, I can exchange a few frames for a masterpiece title. It's whatever.
Yes,
It's whatever.
yeah.
Because it's outdated hardware. It is what it
It was
is.
when it launched.
It's funny because I think these are like on par now with the Xbox 360 and the PS3 ish.
Yeah.
So it's funny because when the PS5 and the Xbox 2 or whatever come out, and then like 3 or 4 years later, and finally do the successor to the Switch, the actual successor, it'll probably be as powerful as the Xbox One and the PS4 were. They're always like one generation
been.
behind power wise.
Yeah,
So-
but they're also putting out games like Breath of the Wild, and they remade Link's
Innovators.
Awakening
That's
and
right.
Mario
That's right.
Odyssey, and
It
doesn't matter.
It's like the same thing. It's like the Beatles have recorded some of the greatest albums of all time on what is arguably just trash gear compared to modern standards.
Dude.
And they're fucking doesn't matter how bad the production quality is because they were recorded in the 60s. They're amazing because of the fucking music. The games, regardless of the horsepower, are what make this system because you look past the technical specs to the marvels that are being beamed into your fucking brains.
Playing to that I think this is a tangent that I just have to say.
Suck it off, Corey.
The
ready.
freaking the Beatles, some of their tracks are like mismatched because I can't remember what album it is. They had to like splice tracks together because the technology that they needed didn't exist, so they created it. And so some of the tracks aren't like perfectly synced. Fun fact.
That is cool. I didn't know that. But you know what else that
Yeah.
is? That's the end of the show.
That is, yeah.
it is.
A couple of things. We have a Patreon. It's
we do.
we're just not doing much with it. I'm having a real hard time keeping up with it, so I think I'm gonna revamp it for the 900th time to be more self-sufficient for the new way we're doing things with the stream and the fucking website and shit.
Yeah.
But if you're interested in supporting the things we do, you can check that out. To name a few of the most generous, amazing human beings that are on there are the Diabeto himself, the fucking Sama, the bearded wonder who's done
Bearded
just so
wonder.
many beautiful things for us as
Yeah,
people.
no shit, right.
Mr. Raycepticon in the chat.
Raycepticon.
The lovely
Yeah.
Sea Witch. We don't see much of her anymore. She got a new boyfriend, so she's like, fuck you guys. I'm going to go get some dick.
I'm out.
And the one and only Mama Puss ET.
Mama Puss E.T.
Yeah.
What's up,
That
Just-
buddy?
from MPET.
Yeah, just amazing people that make all of this possible. Reason that we were able to get new computers to fucking do the stream is because people like that help
Yep.
support us. So thank you very much. We love you. Anyway, that's episode 4 of the Boss Battle Show. Look at that. No fucking crashes. Still some
Yeah.
technical issues, but I think that's just a plague I'll have to suffer through for the rest of my life.
It's your blight.
Nah, we're gonna get it worked out. We're gonna get it worked out. Those are things that can be handled fairly easily.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a new GIF. Wrap it up. Yeah, we're working on it.
Wrap it up, everybody.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. SDs and shit. I'm gonna fucking play some music to play us out here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is still playing. What's that sound like?
Give me some Richie Branson.
Some Richie Branson. Yeah. I'm really digging on this dude. He's good.
He's really good. Thank you, Anubis, for showing me Richie Branson.
Look at my dancing skills, Jake. You like
Yeah,
that?
those, is that good?
This is all I got right here. This is all I got.
Okay.
Okay.
See ya. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
Keep it real. Keep it soft. Like a dick.